Part 1. The Takeover begins. It started subtly. My then-fiancé, Marcus, came from a family that breathed money. His mother, Celeste, was a former beauty queen turned real estate mogul. His father, Harrison, was a retired judge who expected silence when he entered a room. Marcus was their only son, their legacy, and from the moment we announced our engagement, Celeste made it clear this wedding would be a reflection of the Ashford name, not my quaint little background. I should have seen the red flags when she insisted on paying for everything. "Darling, let us handle it. You and your parents focus on the personal touches," she'd say, smiling with her lips but not her eyes. Marcus told me to let her have her way. "It's just a party, babe. After the wedding, we'll move to Portland and she won't bother us." I believed him. Stupid, I know. The first shock came 3 days before the wedding. My mother called me confused. "Honey, the venue says our names aren't on the VIP seating chart. It only lists Mr. and Mrs. Harrison Ashford's table, and then general guests. Where are we supposed to sit?" I called Celeste. She laughed. "Oh, sweetheart, we had to optimize the floor plan. Your parents will be perfectly comfortable in the second row, near the buffet." Near the buffet. Like they were hired help. I told Marcus. He sighed. "It's just my mom being detail-oriented. Don't make this a thing." That was the first time I felt it, a cold, creeping dread. But I swallowed it, because I loved him. Or I loved the idea of him. Part 2. The day of the disaster. Wedding day. I'm in the bridal suite, sweating through my $400 dress. I bought it on sale. Celeste had wanted me to wear a $10,000 gown she picked out, but I refused. My maid of honor, my childhood friend Jenna, is fixing my veil when she looks at her phone and goes pale. Your in-laws just moved the entire ceremony start time up by 2 hours." "What? That's impossible. The invitation said 4 p.m. Apparently, they sent a revised itinerary to their guests only. Half your side hasn't even arrived yet." I peek out the window. The parking lot is full of luxury SUVs. My cousin's beat-up Honda is nowhere to be seen. My parents? Stuck in traffic because Celeste forgot to give them the back entrance code. I call my dad. He sounds winded. "We're here, baby, but security won't let us in. They say we're not on the family list." The family list. I storm downstairs in my bare feet. Celeste is at the entrance, greeting guests in a champagne gown, white adjacent, because of course she is. "Where are my parents?" I asked, my voice shaking. "Oh, they'll be let in after the formal photos. Don't worry your pretty head." She pats my cheek like I'm 5. Then she turns to the wedding coordinator and says, loud enough for me to hear, "Make sure the photographer focuses on the Ashford side for the album. The bride's family photos can be the smaller prints." Part 3. The ceremony of humiliation. The ceremony starts. I walk down the aisle alone because my father is still outside, arguing with security. Marcus doesn't even notice. He's looking at his mother, who gives him a thumbs up. The officiant, a family friend of the Ashfords, doesn't mention love once. Instead, he talks about legacy, standing, and carrying the Ashford name forward. My vows are reduced to 2 sentences. I look at the front row. Seated, Harrison Ashford, Celeste, Marcus's sister Portia, and their wealthy aunt. My family, standing at the back. Literally standing. My 70-year-old grandmother leaning on my brother. My mother's face crimson with fury and humiliation. My father finally gets in halfway through the rings. He stands by the door, still in his raincoat. No one offers him a seat. I whisper to Marcus, "This is wrong." He whispers back, "Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this." Part 4. The reception heist. After the I do's, The reception is a full-blown Ashford infomercial. Celeste has renamed all the signature cocktails, the judge's ruling, Portia's Spritz, the Celeste Royale. There's a slideshow playing on a loop, photos of Marcus as a child, Marcus at Yale, Marcus with his parents in the Hamptons. No photos of me, not one, not even from our engagement shoot. The DJ is her pick. The playlist is her pick. When my mother requests our song, a salsa track my parents danced to at their own wedding, the DJ says, "Sorry, Mrs. Ashford said no Latin music." My mother is no longer Mrs. Ashford. She's still my mom. But Celeste has rechristened her the bride's mother in all announcements. The food comes. My parents are seated at a table near the kitchen. My dad's chair is wobbly. My brother's water glass has lipstick on it, used. I'm about to lose it when the microphone catches my eye. It's a wireless mic, left on the sweetheart table by the DJ after the first dance. The DJ has stepped away to take a call. The room is loud, clinking glasses, Celeste's shrill laugh dominating. Marcus is across the room, taking shots with his college buddies. His mother is making a speech without me. She's toasting the continuation of the Ashford dynasty. And my parents? They're just standing there, holding hands, trying to smile so I don't feel worse. That's when something inside me snapped. Not broke, snapped into place. Part 5. The mic drop. I picked up the microphone. I didn't tap it. I didn't clear my throat. I just pressed the button and spoke into the silence that followed. "Excuse me, I have a few words." The room froze. Celeste's champagne glass stopped halfway to her lips. Marcus turned, confused. I walked to the center of the dance floor, my bare feet on the cold marble, my veil dragging behind me like a ghost. First, I want to thank everyone who came today, especially my family, who are standing because the Ashfords couldn't be bothered to give them chairs. Gasps. Celeste's smile vanished. I want to thank my mother, who sewed emergency buttons on my dress last night when the seamstress Celeste hired quit because Celeste refused to pay her. Now people were pulling out phones. I want to thank my father, who was locked out of his own daughter's wedding for 20 minutes because the family list required a blood test and a trust fund. Marcus was walking toward me, hand out. "Babe, put the mic down." I stepped back. "No, you had your chance. You all did." I looked directly at Celeste. "You wanted a legacy wedding? Here's your legacy, a bride who realized on her wedding day that she married a coward and a family of bullies." I turned to my parents. "Mom, Dad, I'm so sorry. I should have listened." Then I said the words that would change everything. "This marriage is not valid in my heart, and I will be filing for an annulment tomorrow morning." Chaos. Celeste screaming, Harrison Ashford standing up so fast his chair flew back, Marcus grabbing my arm, hard. I yanked away, dropped the mic on the floor, it made a beautiful thud, and walked out. My parents followed, my brother, Jenna, even the caterer's assistant who gave me a thumbs up. Part 6. The Aftermath. VIP Shocking Details. That was 6 months ago. The annulment went through, helped by the fact that Marcus's own groomsmen testified that Celeste had bragged about handling the guest list and keeping the riffraff out. The video of my mic speech went viral, 40 million views. I was on the Today Show. They flew my parents to New York and gave them front row seats. A lawyer reached out pro bono and helped me sue for emotional damages. Celeste settled out of court for 6 figures. But the most shocking part, Marcus's sister Portia called me last week. She apologized, said she's in therapy now, realizing how toxic their family is. She even sent my parents a handwritten card and a gift basket. Celeste, meanwhile, was kicked off the board of her own real estate firm after the video exposed her behavior. Harrison filed for divorce 2 months ago. As for me, I'm in Portland. I run a small bakery. And every Saturday, my parents come over for dinner. They sit at my table in chairs I picked out myself. And every time I hold a microphone for karaoke or a silly video, I smile. Because some voices aren't meant to be silenced. Some are meant to drop.